Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and yes, I will be talking about the Malayalam film Joe and Joe, which had a theatrical release and right now it is streaming on Amazon Prime Video. The movie, directed by Arun D. Jose, is a nice, light-hearted lockdown family entertainer, and the central characters are the two siblings Jomon and Jomol. In a nutshell, the story can be described as how a simple misunderstanding can make mountain out of a molehill. Because of the COVID lockdown, the characters are not able to go out and about with their regular lives, and they try to find normalcy in their changed lifestyle setup. The grandmother spends most of her time watching TV. The mother is forever in the kitchen. The father, who is an absolute sweetheart, tries to maintain peace between all the family members and sometimes gets roasted for it. And then we have the siblings. And of course, since the title of the film is Joe and Joe, their particular dynamic is the most interesting of all. Both of them seems to be at odds with each other most of the time. You as an audience would feel that there is a power struggle which is going on between them. Jomon, being a teenager, hangs out with his other two friends and has a laid-back attitude, and he holds certain ideas and values which make him go completely nuts throughout the course of the film. He also gets his way with his own mother, who seems to fulfill his every wish. This very naturally makes the sister Jomol feel insecure, and she always tries to bring Jomon's wrongdoings in front of the mom. The writing very clearly and intelligently shows through various events and interactions that how within the same household the upbringing of the daughter is different than the upbringing of the son. There would be times where you might feel a little frustrated, at least as a female, you might feel a little frustrated that why the mother is treating her daughter this way, but even she has her reasons. Now, coming to the crux of the story, the entire chaos and sequence of events happen in the film because of a single letter. Either siblings believe that it is for the other one, and this causes to have a lot of funny moments in the film. And these are not over-the-top moments. In fact, all of the craziness will feel extremely relatable. And that has been made possible because of how well the characters are written. Like, all these people shown could be either you or someone you know in your circle. As far as I know, this is Arun D. Jose's first film. It's his directorial debut, and I personally think he did a fabulous job. Because sometimes we need a dose of such laid-back, chill films. He put forth such situations in front of the viewers that it would be absolutely impossible to stay neutral to the characters as a viewer. Like, I was constantly finding myself, taking sides from time to time. Certain scenes made me go like, no, how could you even do that? For example, how the brother completely disregards the privacy of his own sister and checks her phone. Now, morally, this feels so wrong, but realistically speaking, these things do happen. I mean, snooping through your own child or your sibling's room or phone, it's not unheard of. So do let me know, like, while watching the film you said that, okay, this is wrong, but yeah, it happens. In addition to the family dynamics shown, the friendship between Jomon and his two buddies, Manoj and Ebi, that was also portrayed very well. Though my favorite part of the direction was that how he was able to sort of, show us different mindsets of both the siblings. And it makes for an interesting observation because it shows a stark contrast in their behaviors, even though both of them have been raised by the same set of parents. Particularly for me, it was very interesting because I am a single child of my parents, and it made me think that what would happen if I had a sibling? Like, would my parents view us equally, or would we be seen differently? And how different would our perspectives and opinion be even though we were living under the same roof? Like, please let me know, people who are watching who have siblings, like, because the experience would be completely different, right? Like, is there really a power dynamics between the siblings to actually grab your own parents' attention? Because I know, yes, the attention gets divided. So is there really a power dynamics which happens? Because I know siblings love each other to death. But is there a power dynamics? I would want to know from you guys who have siblings. Now let's move on to the technical aspects. I was particularly very excited for the BGM and the music of this film because it's been done by Govind Basanta, someone I absolutely adore and respect. And of course, the music did not disappoint. I was happy with the BGM. It created an overall atmosphere of, wackiness, chillness, laid-backness. It was done really well. I also want to applaud the other technical departments, but for me particularly, what I liked the most is the editing. I actually tried searching the name of the editor, but it was not given in the IMDb list, surprisingly. But whoever this person is did a fabulous job. And I say this because the movie is paced really well, first of all, but There is a sense of laid backness also, because you have to do that world building of COVID-19 lockdown, but you have to also show scenes in a certain way that it adds to the chaos and confusion. So the editor here managed to create that perfect balance. Now when it comes to the performances, I liked everybody's performance. Like, nothing in particular that okay, one person did not act well, everybody did. But someone who stood out completely for me was Matthew Thomas, who plays Jamon. He captured the essence of that confused but still know-it-all teenager perfectly. Like, every scene that he was in, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And there were so many scenes where his actions were so questionable that I hated him for it, but that's what good acting is. I'm not sure how this movie actually did in the theaters, because of course the movie was slated for the theatrical release, and there was a good positive buzz around it when I did the trailer reaction. But honestly, if you ask me, this is a perfect watch with the family, specifically in an OTT platform. And when you watch it with your sibling, I think there would be a lot of conversations like, see, even you do like this, see, even you do like this. I feel that way the viewing experience with your sibling is going to be very relatable and fun. So yeah, overall it was a chill movie. I enjoyed watching it, and I liked the simplicity of this film. Sometimes simple is beautiful. I liked how uncomplicated this film was, and I just didn't have to think much, and I just had a great time. Sometimes you need movies like that. So yes, those were my thoughts on the Malayalam film Joe and Joe. You can catch this film on Amazon Prime Video, and yes, let me know your thoughts of this film in the comments below. Liked it, found it average, or did not like it at all, relatable, not relatable, everything. Please let me know in the comments. And yes, that's it guys, I will sign off now, and I'll see you soon on my next video. Bye.